Anthony here, and today guys, we'll be beginning to build the LEGO life-sized Captain Rex. So let's just jump right into things. My objective is to recreate the LEGO life-sized Captain Rex that I've seen in Toys R Us. If you guys want to have more context and the why behind this project, make sure to watch my last video because I went more in depth on that part, but this is the beginning of the build. So let's continue with that. Despite having this model being planned in the background of other projects for over 3 months at this point, all that we've done was figure out the structure of it and will this actually hold without the need of glue, and thankfully it will, but other than that, acquiring a lot of the necessary LEGO pieces to build it. But in terms of the actual design and how will this entire sculpture be formed, yeah, we haven't figured any of that out yet, and we will not until we physically put it together, because that is by far the easiest and probably the most convenient method of doing so, and that is how these LEGO sculptures are formed, but for me it's a little bit more challenging because I will be working off reference images instead of like layer by layer instructions, so that is going to elevate the challenge even further. But at the end of the day, I am a LEGO master builder and I should be able to take on this challenge. So with all of that being said, let's begin building the LEGO life-sized Captain Rex. I can't believe I'm saying it. I have been building for over 4 hours straight at this point, and this right here is the progress. And this is very parts intensive, let me just tell you that, guys. This right here is very, very parts intensive. We have an entire foot nearly complete. This has taken way longer than I originally anticipated, but it is something that is probably going to take that long. Once we get up to the ankle, essentially, I think that things would start speeding up a lot more, because instead of putting down layers like this, we would have like only a smaller portion to, build up. So that should be easier in the long term. Other than that, you guys can see that I've mapped out this small 4x4 square in the back of Captain Rex's foot. That is for the steel armature and to ensure that everything stays nice and secure and nothing breaks off in the end. So that is very necessary for this model. Underneath the shoe, I've even replicated that very same sole pattern, which has taken a lot of time to actually figure out on how it looks and how it's actually going to be built. But after building it, I am very happy with how all of this under here turned out. And that right there is the current progress. I'm probably going to take a break and then come back and continue building more of this Captain Rex. I'll see you then. We have yet another progress update. And with this update, Captain Rex's foot is all complete. Which, as you guys know, with the last update, I mentioned that instead of now building layers like this, we're going to be building layers like this. So that should speed up the process, and we'll see Captain Rex come together a lot faster from here on out. But before I get into building all of this height here, first of all, I do want to get some more reference pictures of this side of the model first, because I do want to confirm the exact design and how the original model was so I can stay true to it. And while I don't have the sculpture near me anymore, I am currently trying to acquire the pictures through a different approach. So I'm working on it, and soon enough, this part of the model should be continued. Then I thought, okay, let's just put this aside and work on his other foot, because I have reference for that, and I can fully understand how exactly the other foot is built. And so I have started to work on his other foot, and you guys can see that right here. We have a very little amount of it all built up out of plates, and as I built this, unfortunately, out of all of the pieces that I could run out of first, I ran out of gray corner plates, which is very surprising to me that that was the first piece to go. I didn't expect at all that I would need so many gray plates in general to make the first 2 layers of his feet, but here we are. Luckily, I've already made the order with that piece and with some other pieces that I suspect will run out very soon, so we should see the continuation of Captain Rex's right foot happen in about a week from now. But while we are waiting for the reference pictures and for the pieces to come in, I have planned this a couple videos back in case this would actually happen. There are a couple of other Star Wars projects going on in the background to this one. And spoiler alert, I have started to work on those projects already. So there is other stuff going on in the background of this, and I cannot wait to share that with you. However, I'm not yet going to reveal that in this video yet. But quickly getting back to Captain Rex's left foot, there is a small attention to detail part of it that I want to appreciate for a second. LEGO has been able to incorporate a very slight separation of the plate between armor pieces, and if you just know the character and how he looks, this just adds that slightest bit more detail that just goes above and beyond all things, especially for a LEGO sculpture that is built out of bricks. But that is it for this one. I cannot believe that in front of me, I am beginning to see my dream LEGO build. Thank you so much for watching. As always, keep on building, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.